Hello, hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do a pick your card reading. Timestamps will be down below. We will call in your guides, your angels, and your higher self, whoever has a message for you today. Yeah. So let's begin. Pile 1. All right. Guides, angels, what messages you have for our pile 1 today? Let's see what energies they are currently in right now. Okay. Okay. So, I am feeling in your very recent past that you have perhaps been in a reflective sort of state. We have the emotional withdrawal card. So you may have been meditating a lot, may have been withdrawing a lot in your own energy, just kind of thinking things over. I'm feeling reflecting on maybe past choices, past decisions. You've gained a lot of positive movement here in this area, okay? However, it's led to material and prosperity changes. This being in the reverse, I feel like it may have affected you perhaps negatively in this area, okay? In your, maybe your everyday, your structures, things like that. However, currently, it does feel like you ignited some sort of passion within yourself, okay? You sacrifice certain things, and you put an ending to suffering in silence. It feels like maybe you were, and in all of these, she's basically alone. So, but she's rising out of the water, and it's new beginnings in partnerships through communication. There is love, is how I'm translating this, okay? So I do believe love is coming in for you. You're ending that suffering in silence sort of thing, because I do feel like you've reflected on your past. You've done a lot of inner healing. It's propelled you forward in a lot of ways. It may have affected your everyday, your prosperity and your material abundance, but it's really propelled you forward on I want to say, a spiritual level. A lot of your healing, a lot of healing and a lot of growth. I feel like this is a single energy right now, but moving on, I do feel like it's going to change for you. Certain decisions that you've made, there's been a lot of patience. You've planned a lot. You've really focused on taking your power back, communicating what has been important to you, things like that. It does feel like you have seen the light in certain areas of your life. You've created new beginnings in certain areas of your life. However, you've ended certain things within your life as well. But this is a cause for you to celebrate. Rejoice in celebration about your communications, about your new unions, about, because it really does feel like you've moved past, with the moving, you've moved past certain connections, certain situations that weren't helping you grow, weren't helping you heal. They were dragging you down somehow. And it's like you've seen the light, that there is more, and that you have to put endings to these things in order to create your new beginnings. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit. It almost feels like that's where you're heading. Okay, yeah, let's get some advice here. All right, so yeah, it feels like you already have all the answers. Spirit is they're saying you're doubting this, but you shouldn't, because celebration is there for you. Let's see where this is going. Like, what's the outcome? Yeah, let's see what the outcome is, and then what advice to get to the outcome. Okay, let's do that. I think that'd be good. Okay, so the outcome, yeah, the outcome is the 10 of Air. It's freedom, it's recovery from and ending certain situations within your life. But how do you get there? You have to, you already basically know how you have to get there. It's just a matter of you having to, yeah, be your own knight. You have the Princess card. It's a matter of you taking your power back and know that you can accomplish the things you want to accomplish. You already have the map of how to do this. It's just a matter of communicating your new beginnings and your new ways of living, your new foundations, and you can end up where you need to go, right? You can end up being your own knight. You don't have to depend. It feels there's an element here of you feeling like you need to depend on others to gain your success somehow. However, you don't have to. Okay. And then you have sun. Paint the sun back in your sky. So take back your power in whatever this situation is. Create your own happiness and you can create your own freedom, but you just have to be willing to take the steps you need to take in order to do that. I'm feeling an element of getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way, and then you can do that. Okay. Let's get some of these cards. Let's see what else. and be patient. You have the be patient card. Be patient. I'm feeling a lot with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Coming across here, it feels like you want everything and you want it now. It does kind of feel like. But Spirit's saying you need to be patient with yourself, okay? And then have faith that what you are working towards is achievable. Don't give up before your blessings come in, okay? And then embrace your power. Again, with the power, it does feel like there's an element here of your light being turned on and realizing you do have the power, right? And yellow, again here in these two cards, she's taken back her power. Yellow is your solar plexus, and that's your power center, right? And then this pillar is yellow as well. So after, you need to make a decision, but you definitely need to have patience, because you got patience and planning, and then you have be patient, okay? So you need to be patient before your ships come in, okay? But I do feel like if you take that advice, you will rejoice in celebration towards your goals and whatever it is you are trying to achieve. Okay, let's see what you need to surrender, and then we'll get a message from the universe, and then we will move on to pile 2. Okay. Alright, so you need to surrender to effortlessness, okay? Don't fight against yourself. With the be patient, it means like the more you want to control it, the more you want to grasp on, the more you want to your goals to come towards you, the farther away they go. It's almost like you're creating that resistance. So you need to surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river, okay? So, yeah, like you need to get out of here, and you need to get more in here. You need to paint that sun back in your life, find that happiness. It will lead you, I do believe, it will lead you to these material and spiritual prosperity in which you will be able to rejoice in celebration, but you need to surrender to the effortlessness of it. Okay. Alright, let's get a message from the universe, and then, yeah, we will move on to part 2. Okay, so, what do you have for pile 1? Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll take this first one that jumped out. Okay, it says you might not know, but you will. So, again, goes with this as well. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love, the universe. So, this is a message that it doesn't feel like your ships are coming in. It doesn't feel like the work you've put forward is going to accomplish anything. However, you're just not seeing it yet. It's that patience. You need that patience. You're not being patient, okay? And this is a call out from Spirit that you really need to have that patience, okay? You really need to trust that you don't see it right now, but it's there. It's there. It's there, and you will see it, okay? Alright, good reading. Okay, let's move on to pile 2. I'm clearing these cards, and then we'll move on to pile 2. Okay. Alright, so hopefully you've all made maybe some goals for 2024. If you haven't, I suggest that you know, think about what you might want. You can make a vision board. You can write it down in a journal. You can send it to the universe. You can write it on a paper and then burn it and send your intentions to the universe, and then let go and trust that the things you are wanting and wishing and wanting to achieve, that they are achievable and the universe will bring them. Maybe not the way you expect, but they are coming. Okay, moving on. Pile 2. I call in pile 2. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, pile 2. Let's see what you guys got going on here. What does my pile 2 have going on? Pile 2. Pile 2. Okay. Alright. Okay. So right now, you are up in your head about something. It feels like you're being truthful, but maybe you're thinking a little bit too much and you're outspoken about this, okay? So you're in your page of air energy. Okay, I feel like you have an emotional decision to make. Okay, yeah, it says choices over analyzing and procrastination. Okay, there is an opportunity, but you do need to take action in this, and maybe you need to take a creative approach to how you move forward with this. Okay, let's get more. You have the Empress, so this could be somebody around you who is in their Empress energy. They are very creative, they're abundant, they are an action taker. Okay. They also may be a very good communicator. I am feeling at this current moment they are perhaps overworked, stressed. Maybe there's some sort of imbalance there with the 10 of fire coming through. You see, yeah. This could be a housewife. I'm getting housewife vibes from this with the Empress. Somebody who is actually burnt out. I'm feeling like they're burnt out a little bit. Also the 9 of fire. There's an element here that they're the protector, kind of. They have a lot of resilience, but they like to be prepared, okay? They like to be prepared. but their preparedness, or their wanting to be prepared, is actually burning them out. Now, note this could also be you. This could also be your energy, okay? It feels like a feminine energy. Okay, what else do you want to say? The renewal card is coming out. So there's a need for renewal. There's a need for taking your energy back. Also to reflect on and maybe self-evaluate on the things, your priorities, the things that you're putting importance to. With the overworked, I'm getting an element of, okay, an example here of, say someone's coming to visit and your house is a mess because the kids created a mess, okay? Obviously. But okay, so, or maybe you're recovering from New Year's or whatever. Maybe you had a party and now you have all this mess to clean up. Okay, and now you have someone coming over, stopping by, but you're like, no, they can't. I have so much to do. And you're so worried about what, I want to say, what other people think, or how other people perceive you, things like that, that you're actually, because you're over analyzing this, and maybe making choices because you feel overworked, you're actually missing an opportunity, is how I'm picking this up. You're missing some sort of opportunity. Okay? Let's get more. The opportunity is the Queen of Earth. So, okay, I'm picking up for some of you that either this is you or someone around you. Maybe you're overthinking a situation. Maybe they are actually, maybe you visit them and they're like super messy and super, but they're really just burnt out. But you're over analyzing the situation. You're being truthful, you're being spoken, like, wow, your house is always such a mess, or something. I don't know why that's coming through, but and it's creating conflict where you're missing an opportunity because maybe this Queen of Earth is actually very, very on top of their game usually, but I'm feeling an element of them being not prepared and not, they're burnt out. Okay, that's how I am seeing this. Four of Earth coming out, so yeah, control here, something, either you or them wants to control something. This could also be a situation where you're like, oh, the house isn't, if you're in a couple, okay? If you're in a couple, maybe you're like, the house is always a mess, or the house is a mess and my parents are coming over and the person is burnt out and tired. Like, why don't you pick up the vacuum? Like, I'm sorry. I'm single, so I don't understand that. But anyways, that's how Spirit is is you need to help, because you're missing an opportunity here of something great with this person. Okay, but you're too focused because you're in your head about controlling things and things being done, and it's actually overwhelming and overworking and pushing this person. It's pushing them away, I'm feeling. 44, you have 444 and 44, so that could be significant for you. That is the protection card again. So somebody is protected here. Maybe you're protected in this connection. Maybe there's a lot of love in this connection. But you're treating them badly. Is kind of how I'm picking this up. Okay, so what's the outcome here, and then what's your advice on how to reach the outcome, or how not to reach the outcome? It's a bad outcome. You probably need advice on how to not reach that outcome. Okay. So the King of Earth. So successful, prosperous. So there's the energy of the King of Earth. So there is an energy here of things can be prosperous, they can be successful, they can turn out in a structured, good way, but let's see what you have to do to get there. Okay? What do you have? Let's use these cards. Let's use these guys. What do you have to do to get there? Okay. Or reading this another way, because I'm only picking up on a couple of you right now. Reading this another way, so giving another scenario, because I got some other guides come through, is this could be a situation where you're overworked. Maybe this is a new connection. A party keeps standing out to me. Maybe you met this person at a party. Now they want to come over, and you're like, oh my god, like, I have to clean up. I'm so overworked. I'm so tired. Maybe you're hungover. I don't know, something like that, right? And there's a potential for this King of Earth, an actual person. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's maybe a possibility for this union to be successful, but you're in your energy of, oh my god, like, you know, you're thinking of it. You want to control the situation. You want them to have a perception of you that maybe isn't so truthful. You're over analyzing, you're being lazy, so you want to maybe say no. And maybe there's opportunity here for you. So now I can read this two ways. If that's the scenario, sometimes you can be honest and say, hey, my house is a mess. I prefer you not to see it like this. You know, maybe we can go out, you know. So there's other things that you can, you know, there's more choices you have, you know. You don't have to, or you could just be honest and say, hey, listen, can we do this another day? I'm tired. I don't feel up to it. Don't lie. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, what else will help you here? So either scenario, if you're already in relationship or you're not in a relationship, you need to cherish self. So eat right. I have, yeah, sticking out to me is eating right, like the salad here. Somebody needs to, because I am getting that overworked, that stressed. You're not eating right. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not sleeping. You want to maybe impress somebody, so you're not putting yourself first. You need to take action. Um, yeah, you have to. This person is endless possibilities, right? They're jumping over the river. Take action. Um, Maybe you need to take a leap of faith here, um, towards this connection. And then you have, yeah, soaring into joy. So I'm feeling that you need to break free from old patterns, old ideas, old judgments, old um yeah, you just need to break free yourself. And if this is a partner that's maybe overworked, free them as well. So if you have the parents coming over and you're like, dude, we need the house clean, and you're rushing and you're worried about how they'll view you, you need to stop doing that. Put yourself, cherish yourself, put yourself and your partner first. Take action towards that. Take action towards helping your partner out. That sort of thing. And if you're in single, okay. And then come into your power, right? Like, again, take your power back, right? Don't worry about what everybody else wants or thinks or that sort of thing. And then let's get one more. And then we'll jump into, well, we'll get you a surrender card and a message from the universe. And then we'll jump into pile 3, okay? Okay, so what else? Be true to yourself. Okay, so, again, whether this is, you need to be truthful with yourself and be true to yourself about what you can accomplish, what you want, how others view you. You need to be truthful with that, okay? Okay. Let's get a surrender card, and then we will get a message from the universe, okay? Guess we're taking that one. Okay, so you need to surrender to complete healing. Okay, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Yeah, I am getting a lot of burnt out energy. So whether this is you or someone around you, I'm feeling in this case it's you. You need to be true to yourself. You need to surrender to healing yourself before you can move forward with even thinking about entertaining the idea of other people. So if you're single, that's a message for you. If you're in partnership, you need to heal yourself and help others as well. If you're the one being overworked, you need to cherish yourself, eat right, ask for help. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then, sorry. Oh my god. Okay, and then message from the universe. I slept really good, like solid, like probably for a solid 7 hours, and I'm actually tired. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Alright, so anyways, Okay. What do we got? We got forgive. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the universe. Again, so sticking out is a situation where, somebody expects somebody to just clean up and do shit and whatever. You need to forgive that person for being overworked and whatever, right? You need to help out, things like that. And don't be angry at them. And then you will get here. You'll get to this, where you guys can be successful, have a successful connection. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and then we will move on to pile 3. All right. It's like, where do these go? Where do these go? These go here. They go here. That's where they go. All right. Okay. Let's clear the energies from pile 1 and pile 2. And then we're going to move on to pile 3, calling in your guides and your angels. Pile 3. All right. Okay. Calling in pile 3, please, Spirit. Calling in pile 3. Yep. Okay. I hear ya. All right. Okay, let's use these ones. Okay. We have a few energies, and as I look at my clock, it is 1:11. And I'm accompanied by chills. Alright, so that might be significant for someone. 1:11, and it is the 1st of January. 1:11, and yeah, 2024. I'm recording this. So, very significant for someone, probably. Okay, so what do you have going on, pile 3? Let's see, what do you have? Okay. Okay, so you have the teach, the seek, and the simply love. Teach with change. Seek, put an end to things. And love, heal, just heal. Heal. Okay, so I feel like there's a change right now. You are a guide. You've taken your power back. You've changed a lot of the things that you experienced in the past by ending certain situations, going within, meditating, maybe, finding yourself, I feel like. Also, understanding. Maybe it feels like you're at a different stage where you understand things more. Okay? And it has moved you into a space of just love, of just simply love, just simply loving. It's brought you into a space of harmony, appreciation, maybe loyalty, because of loyalty, you're being appreciated, things like that. Okay. What else we got? We have It's time though now that you change your focus, okay? Because your dreams are about to come true. So you need to change your focus because your dreams are about to come true. And I do feel like most of this is because of the fact that you seek that inner healing, you found yourself, you've done the inner work, you've set an intention to simply just love. Now that has changed your focus, and now your dreams are coming true. I do feel like in the past you were maybe not focused on yourself. You weren't focused on the good or the positivity that can come out of teaching others, okay? Okay, what about the outcome of this? Outcome of this. It already feels, I mean, your dream's coming true. That feels almost like the outcome. But let's see. Yeah, and then you have healing begins. So by your dreams coming true, the outcome will be more healing begins. But I'm feeling like the healing that begins, because it feels like you healed a lot. Okay? For some of you, I do feel like you're still in this process, but for others, I feel like this and this are the beginning and the end. The beginning is this that you've taught, or that you are teaching. You're in the process of teaching others. And that is going to lead you to being able to heal others. But it's also going to lead to your dreams coming true. Okay, so how can you make this healing begin for others? Okay, how can you get to the end goal? Let's see, what must you do to get there? Spirit, what advice do you have? I'm getting a lot of chills right now. A lot. Okay, something good is coming through. Something good is coming through. Okay. I love it. It's good. Okay. Correct your mistakes. Okay. So by really understanding your mistakes in the first place, you can help teach others, reach out to others, okay? Accept what is dying, okay? Accept what is not meant for you in your life, okay? So accept relationships that are leaving your life. Accept situations in your life that are leaving your life, okay? And make no judgments. Stop judging. Stop judging other people, okay? Stop judging yourself. And then go for your dreams. Yeah, dreams coming true, and go for your dreams. And then accept disappointments gracefully. So don't focus on your mistakes. Don't focus on your past like I feel like you have done in the past. I'm also picking up for somebody. It feels like someone around you has taught you. It feels like maybe a heart, like a tower moment, picking up from this. A tower moment which has brought you into going inward, self-reflecting. You need to focus on the things you love, and you need to change your focus, maybe from material, maybe certain people, maybe a certain job. You need to change your focus from that because you want your dreams to come through, but first you need to heal. Okay? That's for some of you too. That's me reading it a different way. And it's because healing, you'll start to heal when you correct your mistakes. When you reflect on your mistakes, own your part in the mistakes that you made, and then correct them, okay? Again, accept what is dying, accept what is moving out of your life, accept what no longer fits your structures, okay? So if that's an old job, person, whatever that needs to be cut from your life, then do that, okay? Make no judgments about it. And then go for your dreams. Like, go for what makes you happy, what you love. What do you love to do? Do that. And then accept disappointment gracefully. So, there's a situation popping in my head of I'm seeing a man. I'm seeing a man sitting on a chair, and the phone rings. And this man was waiting for maybe a job opportunity to come through. And the job opportunity doesn't come through. He's either rejected for the job, or the job falls through somehow, isn't going ahead. And the man feels angry, he feels frustrated, he's like, was counting on this, and Spirit is saying accept disappointments gracefully. So instead of getting angry and focusing on what you don't have, because remember, rejection is God's redirection and protection. So maybe it's protecting you from something, right? Maybe this job that you have, let's just say it's a rig, for example. Maybe it's an offshore rig, and maybe this rig will blow up. And if you get this job, you'll be on there and you'll die. Okay? Right? So maybe you don't want the job in the first place. So it's just considering that. So accept what is dying, what is being taken from your life. Even if you made a mistake, maybe you made a harsh comment, or you didn't do something that they expected you to do. So accept you can't go back and change your mistakes, but you can correct them moving forward, meaning you don't have to make the same mistakes moving forward. So let's say, I don't really, okay, fuck it. Let's say, again, we're talking about a rig. Let's say you work on an offshore rig. Let's say you're a heavy drinker. Let's say you go out and you drink and you party and you do that, and then next day you don't show up, and then management is like, you know, we can't have this guy here. He's unreliable, he's undependable, we don't want him here. Okay, so then you retaliate, making an excuse about something on the rig that's deficient or that you don't agree with, and you use that as an excuse for you not showing up. Correct your mistakes. Accept that you can't go back. You can't accept what you did. You made a mistake. Accept that. So if you have to apologize to them, admit your wrongdoing, then go do that. Admit your wrongdoing. Okay? Have a sense of vulnerability to you, and accept if it's not right for you, it's not right for you, right? And don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself or anyone else for that, okay? Don't accept things gracefully, okay? So that's your advice, okay? What do you need to surrender? That was pretty specific for probably one of you. Okay. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember, no is a complete sentence. So there's an element here of, I want to say you're a yes man. And maybe you don't think you are, but you actually are a yes man. You just do what you think is expected, but maybe that's not what is expected at all. Again, make no judgment, right? Maybe what's expected of you really isn't expected of you. Okay? Fair. Okay, let's see. What messages do you have from the universe? And then we will go from there. Okay, what message do you have? You have those who love you. Okay? And then, to be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they are watching. The universe. So there's an element too of coming from this card I'm picking up. That you worry about everyone else's opinions, what they think of you, that sort of thing. But it's those you love you. Like, maybe you're judging yourself, thinking they're judging you that way, but they're not actually judging you that way. They love you too. Do you know what I mean? Okay. All right. Okay, we'll leave that there, and I hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe, and Happy New Year.